Shalom everyone, huge honor to have Rabbi Dovid Finlay. He teaches in Ohr Sameach in the Pisga program over here, and share an amazing message for Am Yisrael. Huge honor for us.
Thank you very much. Big schus to be able to say over. The situation happened as follows. Someone, let's call him, give me an English name.
Tom.
Tom had some tin panels that he hadn't used for a while. Okay, so he said, I'm going to flog them off. Not interested. So comes along another Englishman.
Let's say Peter.
Okay, so we got Tom and Peter. So Peter said, I'll buy them from you, no problem. So Peter buys them. There's £10 a panel, 3 panels, goes up a ladder to put them on outside his roofing. As he tries to knock in the first panel, tuck, the nail breaks. Okay, and he sees underneath there's like a small dent that's made. So he gets off the ladder, has a look, and actually underneath the tin panel he peels off, it's silver. It's a silver paneling. So instead of being worth £10, it's now worth 250, at least £25,000 a panel. Okay, so he's got 3 of them. So he's in 75k. That's a lot of money. So he thinks he's in the game. He's great. But then Tom hears about it. So Tom comes back. I never sold you tin. I sold you silver. I won the back. If I would have known about it, I never would have sold that to you. Peter says, what do you mean? You sold me and it's now mine. Okay, so who's right? They went to the rabbi. Who's right? Is it Tim or is it Peter's? Tom or Tim? Tim or Peter's? So the rabbi says, right, it's a good question. So the rabbi says, listen, there's Tim and there's Peter. Tim says he actually owns silver, but he sold tin. Peter says he bought tin, right? What he thought was buying tin, we actually bought silver. So who should it go to? So says the Mordechai, who was one of the early Rishonim, he says as follows. He says, Tim's sale is a valid sale. Because what Tim sold and what he thought he owned was tin. Tim sold tin. That's it. What Tim owned was he sold tin, and that was all. All he had was a value of £10 because what he owned was what he valued in himself. So when Peter comes along and buys it, so Peter bought it and it is owned by Peter because Tim can't say I really owned silver. Okay, so we see what we own and what we have inside of ourselves, how we value what we own and what we have inside of ourselves, is what we are valued at. If we had inside of ourselves special capabilities and special strengths and special abilities, that's lying dormant inside of ourselves. That's like a piece of silver. And the only way that we can actually value it and give access and value to that is if we recognize that we have in ourselves that values and that silver inside of ourselves. So Mir Hashem, everyone should be great. Value and see the greatness inside of yourselves. Have a great day. Thank you very much for this chus.
Amen.